Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So straight into the action.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Rice! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he's running away. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lampard looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. Now it's Aguero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Lampard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hullet. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Aguero. So what can they make of this? Bergami spots it and intercepts. Rice, pass somewhat off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Dani Olmo. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Approaching the half-hour mark. Chouameni. It's a searching pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Hullet.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Cafu finding himself in space.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical.
And the shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Hangs in across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Aguero never out of the action for very long. And that is a little undercooked. Lampard. Defending was strong and firm.
There will
It's
be
beyond the
one
defence.
at a time.
That is good strength. And it's made its way to him. And this is... Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. High-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Indonesia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been...
Aguero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's De Bruyne. Probing pass. And that's a good ball. And it's been given away. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
And Hullet! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
62,005.
Almost an hour gone. And here's Hullet. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No way through there. Chouameni. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. And it's Rice. Hullet. And it's Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Bellingham. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Aguero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Priol with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Rice. Number 13,
Scholes.
Bellingham. Number 10.
Here's Ferran, goes for a shot!
Number 7.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Number 23, Vitinha.
Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a wide
Number
position.
6, Bergkamp. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 9, Kane. Substitution.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Gerrard. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe is onto this. And he is deftly on. Chance for a shot! And that's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There will be 3
When the
minutes
manager called on
added
him,
time.
he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Aguero! Aguero! Just finish of true. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over?
And that will be it. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've
Hello,
seen today
everybody,
then, Jim?
and this is
Well,
quick
there was a
reminder to
distinct
let you
lack
know
of
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries from a long way out. An early chance, their first of the game.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Aguero. Good effort from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aguero is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Kubasi. Davids. He's found space here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And that's a dangerous ball. Mbappe! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he shoots! And it's been hooked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nice touch. Kimmich. And here's Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Aguero, tries from distance. Again, a brilliant save.
Aguero really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Now it's Aguero. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Neymar. Indonesia are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Wan-Bissaka. And this is Aguero. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lampard does well not to be outdone there. Rijkaard. Serginho. Looking to play him in. Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Neymar. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Neymar. Rijkaard. He's played it back. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. And claimed it back swiftly. Wan-Bissaka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Chance! Goal! Spain! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Added time.
Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Cafu wins the duel this time. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia
applies the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Aguero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's Aguero! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka for Olise. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's Sorloth. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe is firing after that one. Davids does really well there. He is strong. Indonesia have reclaimed it. And he's lost his man. Goes for a shot! And he's heaved it away. And it's Lampard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Aguero! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, again there's no way through. He steps in and that's the end of that. Bellingham, and it's made its way to him. It's Aguero! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now this could be a chance. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Good chance here! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Indonesia.
So we have
14,
movement on both benches.
Bellingham. Number 69, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Neymar.
Lovely bit of skill.
Number 6,
He's in one-on-one. He's had a shot! And there's a goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Indonesia restore parity.
Indonesia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Knocks it into space. And he's running through. Dembele! Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Plays it in low.
Keep calm and carry on.
Davids with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Ramaikan. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cafu. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. Deftly away. Two minutes to be added on. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, header! Ferran Torres. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? And no, that was never going to make it. And he passes it long. Casemiro. Rui Costa. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's in on goal. And a header! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. Aguero going face-to-face with his great rival. Nuno Mendes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes it. He's rising! Against the crossbar! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Floated through. And he's found a way past.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, he's bustling through here. Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Casemiro. Rui Costa. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Gerrard. Neymar. Now it's Lampard. And he's picked out the run. And he's definitely onside. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, good take in a good area. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Aguero. Oh, it's Aguero! Wonderful Aguero! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are right back within touch.
Added time.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't...
Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! About as smooth as it gets. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Indonesia. There's the header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Casemiro. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. That is good alertness. And here's Ferran Torres. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Van Basten. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well played, well played.
Indonesia are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Oh, he's all alone. And he's managed to get free. Cross. Impressive jump. Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great vision. Now it's Aguero. Ferran Torres. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Aguero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gerrard. And it's Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Aguero! And that's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Indonesia leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Number 22.
Danny Olmo. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Scholes wants to run onto this. And it's Scholes. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Danny Olmo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Aguero. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Casemiro produces the perfect tackle there. Danny Olmo, and here's Aguero.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Goes forward. Shevchenko is herring after that one. That's at the end. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Aguero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Information bulletin from the regional police.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping.
It's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Malaysia with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Aguero. Kajolu. And it's Modric. Now Modric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shevchenko. Now it's Aguero. Hazard. Great vision. Now the ball in. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. The ball goes in. Impressive jump. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. But it's lofted through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Best providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Drogba. That has not gone well.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Modric with the cross. Neymar looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lampard certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's come to nothing. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
29 minutes is number 19.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
This looks promising. Oh, no joy this time. Davids goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked it up out wide. Best plays it in. Aguero. Modric kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aguero receives it in a wide position. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Drogba. Davids. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. And here's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent... And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba.
2 added minutes has
Nicely
been
intercepted. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Puyol, good purposeful running this. Played into the towering header. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Malaysia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Best. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Shevchenko, good read, needed to be. Neymar. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Indonesia have their third corner. Now it's Lampard. Has a look and plays it forward. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get... Takes a shot! Deftly out wide. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Kajolu. Modric. Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard goes short. And this is... It's Drogba! It's hit the upright. But he's left disappointed.
Drogba certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Shevchenko. Azar. Modric can see things others simply cannot. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Short changes him with that pass. Best. And he's managed to get free.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great... Shevchenko!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Modric. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Kajolu. Very nicely done. Modric. Oh, well played, well played.
Malaysia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kajolu. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hazard is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 14, Sterling. Substitution in progress.
Out for a throw. It's run loose here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. And it's Azar. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hi, bro. Hey.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Gerrard wins the duel this time.
3 minutes added
Now
time.
this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. And here's Aguero. Kajalu pokes it out wide. Danny Olmo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
I have a question.
Okay, I can answer.
Can you 1v1 golden goal? I need treasure link after this game.
Okay. Wait, bro.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better.
It's Aguero! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cafu plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. No way through. Lampard. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Lampard looking to play him in. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And they can counter here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Lampard. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still.
And the shot! Neymar. Now it's Bellingham. He can run onto that. And it's been hooked away. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Nedved. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Hangs one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Aguero. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pinches it off him. Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. That's been cut out. Well played. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. Oh, well played. Serginho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Suarez. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. Seedorf! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's shooting! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He's found a way through. Opts to... He's having a shot! There it is! And we have liftoff! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it...
Bullet! Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this is a great position.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nedved threads one in. Luis Suarez.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he skips past his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that was very necessary. And here's Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! And that's straight down. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Indonesia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Indonesia currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
That's going in strongly.
Serginho. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip. Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. Spread it left. Now it's Lampard. Serginho.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Hullet. Coming on the field.
Tunisia are still that goal to the good.
Number 9.
Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Neymar. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that was vital.
Vietnam always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very...
Great chance! Vietnam have their third corner. And it's a poor one.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 6,
Mbappe. Can he finish?
Number 10.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Number 3.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Nedved. This might spell danger. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And they've got rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. Hernes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And this is Aguero. It's Aguero!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernes. Aims beyond the defence, and the shot! And that's a good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is
Starting to look very interesting,
30,
this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Hernus. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he shoots! And he's gone direct here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo, who is rarely short on confidence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Olmo. Can he get it through? Gerrard finding himself in space. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Delivered across, punched away. And that's that. Indonesia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
You got Aguero.
Yes, bro. I got Aguero. Okay, come on, join me.
Fuck, game crashed in zooming.
Okay, I wait. Alun. Tapi lah bilas. Pakai molto. Isi lagi lo. Isi lagi lo. Kau kan jaman gua orang kau yang masih ayu di jamu.
Sorry, loading screen takes long.
Okay, I can wait it. kah? Bungsu dah.
Uang.
Itulah bro, saya je lah.
Apa sih? Ini lagi. Ini kali banyak kita anggur dulu. Jaket.
Two fast golden goal games.
Oke, bro.
WTF it takes this long.
Dua potong udah deh. Bawahnya dah. Tidak. Itu ada icet lah yang buka. Dia lampu ya tak?
Why does it not work?
Hey bro, I lost
Doesn't work.
signal. Wait. Okay, try it.
Dia banyak ngelakuin soalnya.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Bellingham, crosses it in. Oh, greatly! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And they can counter here. And it's Shevchenko. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar's cross. Oh, good climb! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Endrick certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lampard. And Akanji, Aguero, and here's Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adams clears it away. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Williams is... Oh, good effort! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Neymar cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Kubasi. Cafu. Showing great feet there. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's going across goal. That's the keeper's ball. Davids. And it's Kagawa. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And here's Bellingham. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, good-looking ball. Quality ball. Zanetti gets it away. Endrick always looking for that half a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernandez. It's out for a goal kick. Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. That'll be a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, there's a probing ball. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Shevchenko. Davids does really well to win the ball there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Serginho. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cleared without hesitation, pinches it off him. Neymar. And they've got a throw. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bellingham. Now Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Lampard. Drills one in. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Indonesia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Aguero. Lovely bit of... He's going for goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's taken it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Aguero going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread it left.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take...
It's Aguero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy and a header. Harmlessly behind. No, that's been intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And now they can clear their lines. And he's been shifted off it. Kagawa looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Damn it! He will be livid with himself. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Endrick. Zanetti. And it's Kagawa. Davids. Zanetti. Good purposeful running this. It's a promising position. And that's it. Endrick! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's had it taken off him. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. There's the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Takes it. Endrick! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neymar. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. Endrick. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Flamengo may be down, but not out just yet. Davids. Oh, good spread. Messi. He is through here. Akanji was in no mood for any of that. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Lampard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That ball looks a good one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams. Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now he's off and running. Out of play for a goal kick. Flamengo are making a change now. Ronaldinho getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcome. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So, time for the anthems. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Now it's Neymar. Lampard. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cucurella. Rui Costa. Davids does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Crosses in it. Oh, good climb. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Aguero. Nicely weighted. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
McAllister. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Aguero. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Aguero. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Cucurella, and that has left him in a heap. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Torres. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Shevchenko. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Goes down, but nothing given. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. Howson. McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shevchenko. Good driving run. In with the challenge. Rui Costa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Manchester United have a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Rui Costa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rui Costa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Aguero! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tidy finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's 2 now without reply. There's Rui Costa! And that's a sharp finish. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Pete.
He'll try from this! Oh, off the bar! And he's there to clear it. Big chance! McAllister. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Torres. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Indonesia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. It's Aguero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Bellingham, showing good feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Torres! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Costa Curta. Howson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Costa Curta. And here's Torres. It's Rui Costa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He slings it in, and now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Aguero receives. Aguero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi has the space to scheme.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Davids. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rui Costa, given the lift of his goal, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Aguero. It's Aguero! Again, a brilliant save. Lampard. And this is Aguero. Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's Messi. Serginho was in no mood for any of that. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Aguero has it out wide and in space. Decent chance! Lampard with the short one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rui Costa. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? And there's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's good play. Done delicately.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Shevchenko. Lampard. Now it's Aguero.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Howson.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official showing
added
that there
time.
will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that's it. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Time for the first of the anthems.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Piqué with the clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Lampard. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko. And that should get the job done. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung making good progress. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Caresses it through. Aguero gets flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Puskas. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neymar carries the ball down the right. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Kubasi. Out towards the flank. Hoisted in. Cleared without hesitation. Backward it goes. And that's a good ball. Shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham on a serious charge here. Big chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Lampard. And it's Bellingham. And he's in on goal. It's Aguero! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Lampard. Now, can they get him away? Aguero. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Now Piqué. Long ball looking to counter. Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Lampard! And now they can clear their lines. Davids. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Aguero. And he whips it. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
We are into stoppage time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. Up Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. Over to the right flank. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. Messi receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Didn't quite work for him. And he's there to belt it away. That's a little off target. Now it's Bebeto. Distributed tidily. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe. Mbappe making a dash for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lampard! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Indonesia.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And this is Ribery. Ribery touches Hill, try from distance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Ribery with the short one. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Bebeto. And here's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
How Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Ribery plays it short. Real, it's Gerrard! Against the crossbar. Ferran Torres! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Jisung. Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Galatasaray really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book.
Scholes. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. He's in a great position here. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Aguero! Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is it then, now or never.
There will be
Gerrard.
3 minutes added time.
This looks promising. Oh, he's burst through. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. And that's going wide left. Now Mbappe. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Ribéry. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're underway.
Garcia is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I'll state the obvious here, Peter, and obviously the keeper's main job is to keep the ball out of the net. And this guy's pretty good at it. He'll have been...
Oh, great leap! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong tries to pass it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Bina. Alexander-Arnold, delivered from distance. Alaba. Laporte. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Real chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the shot! And there's his goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the man.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona gifted a massive chance. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Goal! Barcelona! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona leading now. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And here's Baina, and he's got his cross in.
Madrid really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Alex Baina clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Looking for the run. Now it's Sorlot. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No luck with that dink over the top.
Sorlot clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking to play him in. Kubasi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Decent chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
But where it came from. Oh, he's having a go! And no, just off target. Bellingham. Alaba. Good ball, good take. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And it's Alaba. How Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Goes down, but nothing given. Carreras. Howson. Carreras. And it's Camavinga. Alaba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So right back into the action. Laporte. Valverde. Dani Olmo. Oh, well measured. Surlot. He's got away. Shot, surely! Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Casado. And Molina. Kubasi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Closing in on goal. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Chouameni. Alaba spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. How Kubasi calmly anticipates. Bellingham being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter... Ferran Torres!
Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches. Molina.
Serán sustituidos por...
And the shots! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ended up in... He's having a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
60 minutes played. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Back to the keeper it goes. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He is just caressing the ball. And he shoots! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yamal. Goulet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Endrick. Chouameni. Laporte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid have it back and can go again. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's made chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and has another go! Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball goes in. Oh, good fly! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pass is just off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kubasi. And it's Alaba. Oh no, this does not look good. Laporte. Molina, who's set up 1 goal so far. Yamal. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
All the way back. Kubasi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Alaba. And Molina.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Kubasi. Looking for options for movement. Kubasi. Laporte. 4 added minutes on the board. Goulet. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can be really happy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, it could be danger here. Played it again. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Neymar. And this is Aguero. Dembele. And now the breakaway. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Messi. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Davids. And that's a... Bellingham! Oh, it's come off the upright. O'Reilly clears without hesitation. Shot could... Oh, he's having a go! Goal! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Bellingham. Great chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Indonesia always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Davids wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham venturing down the left. And it's Neymar. Lovely feet. Cafu receives it in a good position here. And this is real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Pepe. And it's Hakimi. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Aguero. Aguero with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Aguero. Neither of these two want to come off. Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball. Stojkovic. Davids. Caresses it through. Oh, well played. No, again there's no way through. Plenty to aim at here. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And a header! No, not the best of headers. And it's Messi. This is Dembele. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Indonesia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So off we go again. Dembele. And Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Dembele. And that has put paid to that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. Lampard plays it short. He's having a pop! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Aguero. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. He's having a hit! O'Reilly with the clearance. Chouameni plays it all the way forward. Indonesia are 2 up early in the second half. Lampard could move up a gear here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Messi goes short. Punched away. He's got away. And now they can spring out of defence. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
Aguero! Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Indonesia have their second corner now. Lampard with the short one. Aguero! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that should get the job done. Batistuta. O'Reilly. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia have their third corner. They've played it short. Aguero. Aguero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lampard into the last quarter of an hour. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, good driving run. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal. And Shevchenko! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Aguero! And that really should have been that. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Lampard. Has another go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
There will be 3 minutes.
So what can they make of this? And here's Neymar. That's tidy. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. Olise. He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
That has been knocked clear. And that's it. Indonesia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And the finish! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Indonesia restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. Neymar. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Quarter of an hour played. Shevchenko. Van Bouten clears without hesitation. That's where it came from. And it's Gross. He's found a way past. Tries one from range. In he goes again. No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Serginho cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Romero is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Indonesia always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Over to the right flank. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lampard. Shevchenko. And here's Aguero. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Van Basten. Rodri proves too strong. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Bellingham. That's good play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Lampard plays it short. Shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Serginho. Serginho! Can he get on the end of this?
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Out of play for a throw.
And it's Neymar. Serginho! That's travelling a long way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for a run. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most convincing of passes. Van Bouten. Rodri. He's found the way through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Van Bouten. Looking for the run.
Has been indicated.
Messi. Now it's Aguero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
Everyone,
All
please
sweat.
welcome to the field. Our
So we
players.
reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway. And Shevchenko! And he can thump it away. Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their second corner now. And he's gone backward here. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Yamal's cross. And he was alert to it. And the pass is intercepted. Kane! Oh, a very decent attempt. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Romero. Looking for options for movement. And here's Yamal.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. And the ball is out of play. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Messi. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Kane. Gross. Gross makes a dash for it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Neymar. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have their lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard. And here's Neymar. Now this could be a real chance! He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17, Gross. Number
They've
11,
played it short.
Neymar. Number
This is
6,
Skull. Decent chance!
Number 14, Bellingham.
Well, it's definitely the right
Number
attitude
19,
and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Coming on
There
the
is
field,
an irresistible,
number
irrepressible
26,
look about them here.
Fergus.
A lucky break
Number
would certainly
8,
help their cause now.
Danny Olmo. Number 22, Gerrard.
No,
Number
no way
13,
through.
Skull.
In with the challenge.
Number 7, Ferran
Davids.
Torres. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's burst through.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Palmer. And it's Olmo. That's been slipped through. And this is Aguero. That is good. Tries a shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danny Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Serginho. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Palmer. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Scholes. Cafu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. It's played through for him. Scholes.
Might want to be careful there.
Pass is just off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in...